welcome back to my channel. Yay! So my name is Mary. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I know it's been a minute, and in the video I do talk a little bit about like what's been going on, kind of like a little bit of a life update. So anyways, I definitely got myself back on track a little bit, you know, elevated myself, if you will. So I thought it'd be a great idea to do a shopping haul at a makeup store, which I chose Sephora to do so. And I thought, what better way than to do an end of the summer shopping haul right before fall starts, which is like next week already. I can't believe it's almost gonna be October. That's how I feel. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoy all of the products that I got. A lot of them were brand new, but I also talk about some of my favorites that are in my favorites makeup, which I will hold near and dear to my heart. Other ones, I'm just like, okay, not for me, definitely a flop, and you guys will definitely know which ones I'm talking about. So anyways, other than that, please enjoy and keep watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Thanks.
Okay guys, so here we go. So this is going to be my Sephora haul. All of these products that I got, I already opened some of them and threw like the boxes away, but all of this stuff is like brand new. I have some more stuff here. And over here. So, let's get to it.
So the very first one that we're going to start with is this Dominique Cosmetics Prep Spray and Setting Spray. You can use it like as a prep or as a setting spray, but I'm gonna be using it as a prepping spray. And I literally don't have anything on my face right now, so this is going to be the first step. So it smells really nice. There we go. It smells very fresh. So it feels really nice on the skin, very refreshing. I kind of wish like the sprayer sprayed like a lot more, like more evenly. I feel like it wasn't like very dispersed evenly, but that's okay. So the next step would be to use a serum. At least for me, that's what I like to do. So I'm gonna be using my Neutrogena primer slash serum. It has like rice protein in it. So before I use the moisturizer that I got from Glow Recipe, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this serum. And I really like this one too. Go in with this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. It looks so pretty. Wasn't even that like expensive. It was an okay price. It was like $30 something. Okay, so a little goes a long ways. My bad. It smells really nice, but what I do like about it is it's lightweight. It's not thick or heavy. It honestly feels almost like a serum. It feels nice and refreshing on your skin. So this is really nice. I definitely like this. Okay, so the next step would be is to add primer. So I went ahead and I picked up this Rare Beauty primer, and Rare Beauty is the brand that Selena Gomez just came out with not that long ago. So this is going to be one of the first products that I try from her brand. Oh, so her packaging and the containers, they seem very, it just looks so nice, but at the same time appealing. So I really like this a lot. So let's, this is what the primer is. It doesn't have a scent. It's more like creamy, like lotiony. But we'll see how it feels once I put on my foundation. Also, sorry about my nails if you are looking at them. Girl, I have not had time to do my nails, so my bad. So I wanted to talk to you guys about, like, I know it's been a minute since the last time that I uploaded a video that I was here. And I can't even say that a lot has been going on. I mean, aside from that, is true that a lot has been going on, but also like it's just everything that's happening in this year. It's really sad to see how many things are just coming up one by one or on top of each other, because the coronavirus, this whole pandemic started, and it just like started cutting down so many jobs. Like the economy went down, just like a lot has been happening ever since the coronavirus like struck like globally, like all over the world. So that affected many people, and I saw like what it would do to, you know, like homes and whatnot, and has been happening to where seeing all of that. And I'm using my Tarte Tape Shape concealer to conceal. This one is one of my favorite all-time products that I will always repurchase. You guys will see me use this a lot, and I like to use this, do this before I apply my foundation. So anyways, I need to like let it like dry up a little bit, like warm up a little bit. So then just, I feel like with everything that's happening, like for me personally, I just see like how much like all of this is happening, and it just affects people, and it kind of like brings me down a little bit, like brings down my spirits, and I just feel down about that, and it just everything in general that has been happening. And now if you live in California, mind you, if you live in the West Coast, there are all of these fires going on. Some of this, like Oregon is like burning up. Here in LA, like you can't even, like some parts of LA, you can't even go out because like the smoke is so harsh that it's not even healthy to go outside, like even for runs. And like that's another thing that's like that like kind of like got me down also a little bit, because I like to be physically active, and like since the coronavirus like hit, like there's like no gym now with all the fires, like I can't even go out for a run. It's not very healthy for your lung to like smell all of that and like have all of that go to your lungs. And not only the fires are happening, but also there's a big old hurricane that's like striking some of the states in the Gulf Coast of Mexico that are like bordering there on the Gulf Coast of Mexico. And not only that, but last night there was like an earthquake nearby in the San Gabriel County, and it happened like almost midnight. And like, where is this going, you know? Like I thrive on like all the positive energy, like everyone just like being out there and whatnot, and all of this that is happening, it's just so sad. So it just like kind of like brings down my spirits in doing stuff like this, you know. But I don't want to, like, I'm not quitting. I needed to like take time a little bit to like just process everything that's happening. And not just that, but sometimes I do go through periods of insecurities. And I'm gonna be going in with my new foundation. This is not part of my summer haul, but I did purchase this like about a month or month and a half ago. It's this Dior Forever with sunscreen, and I got it in shade 2N. And it's just one of those products that like I tried it and I love it, and I'm probably gonna keep repurchasing it in the future. And I really like it because it's matte, and but it's lightweight. I feel like it's lightweight, like it's not like super thick consistency, which I like because I don't like super thick foundations. And during one of the times that I went shopping at Sephora, I ended up buying the Huda Beauty foundation, and I wanted to like bring it into this video, but girl, I do not like it at all. Like, it's so heavy, it's so thick. it doesn't even smell good. It smells really bad. If there are Huda Beauty foundation lovers out there, you love it, that's great. Like even one of the Sephora girls was telling me like it looks good like on some people, but on me personally it just did not work well. And I'm like, I totally agree with you. Like it just, and it was hard to take off. Like I literally just like put it like all over my face and I had to take it off because it just was not working for me. And the smell was just so bad. Like it was strong, like a strong foundation smell, and I didn't really like it. And this one from Dior, it actually smells nice. I like it. So going back to our chit chat, you know, sometimes I do feel like a little bit insecure as well, but I told myself that I shouldn't be like hard on myself. Just sometimes our mind can be a little bit too powerful, and we don't even know it yet, you know. So I'm just trying to do like as much as I can. My job has been like pretty stressful sometimes, and if you guys didn't know, like I work at a hospital. Like I'm a medical professional, or a first responder, if you will. And it's just, sometimes it can be really, really stressful working around, yes, even working around with COVID patients. It's stressful, it's scary. So just like a lot has been going on in this year. Like this year just needs to like fucking disappear already. Like I'm ready for 2021. Who else is? Like I'm not venting or anything, but I'm just like letting y'all know like what's been happening, like just like a little bit of an update. Like 2020, we don't know her. I know it's a little bit like spendy, but treat yourself, girl. Okay, so my next step would be to highlight and contour. And for contour, I picked up this Fenty by Rihanna, Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, and I got it in the color Truffle. Always to contour when you feel your little bone here. Just right there. On the other side as well. Boop, just like that. And to sharpen your jawline. I don't know about this one, guys. Like, I feel like it's not blending out very well. Like, I feel like the consistency, even though it's like a stick contour or foundation, it's just a match stick. I feel like it's not, it doesn't blend out really nice. Like, it's a little bit drier, because I always like to, my holy grail to do my contour is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Chestnut, and this one is like more of a creamier, it's a stick also, but it's a I feel like it's easier to blend out, and I feel like this one is harder to blend out. Like I'm working harder to blend out the foundation stick, the color. So anyways, as I was saying, all of this time, it's just kind of brings my spirits down. It makes me like sad. And I like to like be around like, well, not like, I don't want to say like just people. Like I do like to be around people that like bring out like all of this energy in me. But I also like to see that in large amounts of people, like in groups. Like you go to a bar, you see everyone. Like you go to dinner, you see everyone. You go to like events, sports games or whatever, you see all of the energy, like all of the positive thriving energy. And that's what I'm not seeing, and that's what makes me sad that I'm not seeing, you know. People are like traveling, but I'm gonna be honest, like I'm scared to travel like right now during these times. And my mom went out to Mexico and I was just so worried, but thank God that she like everything was fine. She said that not very many people are at the airport, which of course makes sense. Like no one really wants to travel. People are still afraid to go out, which I'm one of those people. Like even going out to like like patio dining and just being outside, going out. Like I don't even want to like risk going into like an Uber. So I would just like drive myself, or like I've been out like twice I think with like my boyfriend, but he always drives anyway, so that's okay. But it's always a risk going out, you know? Okay, so now I'm gonna highlight, and of course my go-tos, Shape Tape in both colors, sand and medium sand. So I use both to like really like highlight. And I'm running low, like I can tell like I need to like dig in a little bit more into the tube to get more of the product on the brush. So I'm gonna have to like pick some up sometime soon, I believe. And I didn't really like the Fenty stick that much, so if y'all like it, that's good. But I'm going to stick with my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick to contour. So I'm gonna be going in with my new blend. Oh, this is not from Sephora. I didn't get it with this haul, but I did recently purchase this at Namie's, which is another beauty store here in LA. And this makeup sponge is from Dose of Colors, and it's the jumbo sponge. Oh my god, beauty blender. We don't know her. Actually, I still use a little beauty blenders. But this one, oh my god, you guys, girl, like I've been missing out. Like this sponge just like applies your makeup so flawless because it's so smooth. It just like applies it really, really smooth too, because what I noticed about the beauty blenders is that over time they become porous, like the more you use them, and makes little holes like even bigger. So like in the past, like I would notice that it wouldn't really like evenly apply my my products, or like my foundation or my concealers. Like you could see the little holes, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like what's going on? Until I changed up my sponge. I wanted to try out a different one, and it has changed my makeup game so much. Like believe me when I tell you that you need to try this sponge, because it is that good. Like
it can change your makeup so quick, like 0 to 100 real quick, and I love this, so definitely recommend you to like go out and get it.
So I'm looking at my makeup, and I can see my pores a little bit more, but typically I like to use primers that like really fill up my pores or like tighten my pores. Like the Benefit Cosmetics Pore Professional, this shit is the bomb. So if you have pore problems, this one helps as well. But let's give Ms. Gomez a try here and just keep going on with the face. So the next step would be to contour my nose. Just drag up the color a little bit up to like towards your eyebrow. I feel like this Fenty color, maybe it just looks so dry on my skin. It's a flop for me. So before I bake, something that I did find out with time, I've been doing this a couple of times already, and it's really helped my makeup a lot, especially when using a face mask. So I have been doing, and this is not part of my normal routine, I just integrated this to help my makeup last under my face mask.
Because we all know that big old problem, girl.
So I'm gonna be going in with my Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray, and I'm going to be doing this step before I do any baking or before I proceed to do anything else. So you don't want to let it dry out a lot. So what you want to do is after you like dry it up a little bit with the fan, you just go back with your makeup blender, beauty blender, whatever blender you have, and just lightly, not harshly, but just lightly dab all of that back into place. And I feel like that just like secures your makeup even more. And make sure that you really get your nose. Your nose is the highest point where your makeup rubs off of on the mask. Okay, so the next step, baking. I'm gonna be using my Holy Grail Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm gonna take my small beauty blender sponge, and I like to use the little one because it really like allows me to go in like in the corners of my eyes, and like it shapes out really good on my nose. And I like to apply like a generous amount of powder on my nose because my nose is just one of those oily parts of my face. So you really want to, well, for me personally, I really want to make sure that my nose like stays locked in with my makeup. So I also like to just lightly dab a little bit of the powder on my forehead. And I do like to go in a little bit heavier on my cheekbone. And this step really chisels out your cheekbone. Let all of that bake for a little bit. So I am going to go ahead and use, it's like crazy out there driving. I'm going to go in with my brows. This is my first time using a brow wax, and this is a tinted brow wax by Patrick Ta. Okay, let's start. So you need to kind of like activate the product a little bit with a little bit of setting spray, or just to like wetten it a little bit. I had to get a little spoolie. So I really like how it does, you know, set your eyebrow hair into place, because my eyebrow hair is so hard to work with. Okay, so now I'm just gonna quickly finish off my eyebrows, and I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Ebony. I'm gonna be using an angled brush, and I'm gonna go back in with my Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Pencil, shade Gray. I did like the Patrick Ta wax. I feel like it works a lot better with people that have like longer strands of eyebrow hair, because mine are like, I have a lot, but they're like little and thick and short naturally. But overall, like what I did, I just kind of like brushed it out and kind of like did like a little bit of a feathered out eyebrow, and the Benefit Cosmetics eyebrow pencil like really did help a lot to like, you know, make the little hair illusion with the feathered out eyebrow. So I did like it, but it's probably not good for me. There's nothing wrong with it. It's actually a really good product. So if you guys want to try it out, definitely try it out. So I'm just gonna add some brow gel just to like finish setting it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal my eyebrows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Precision Brow Pencil. Okay, so the next step, So this is the very first time that I purchased a Natasha Denona palette, and I know they are a little bit spendy, so we'll see how it goes. So this is the Sunrise palette. It doesn't have a good base color to set my P. Louise eyeshadow base. So I'm gonna start off with Morning. I'm just gonna go ahead and set all of my eyelid with this color. Let me know what it is that you guys have been doing. How have you been coping? Very, very important. That was one of my struggles, is how I was coping with all of this. And I know little by little with time, it just like I had to like overcome like all, I had to think positive, I have to be fit, and it slowly got me back up. So that's why. So I am going to go in with, and just a regular blending brush, I'm gonna go in with Morgan. So what I'm liking so far about this palette is that the pigment is really, really nice, and I'm not working hard to blend out the colors, so that's really good. They're just like sliding on really, really nice with my blending brush, and also very little fallout, which is very important.
So for 65 bucks, I hope that this is like a really good palette, you know?
This is, I think this one is like my most expensive palette already. So the next color that I'm gonna go in is with Jasper. So with a different blending brush, I'm going to go in with Glory. And I'm just gonna go in at the corner of my eyes, outer corner. I think I'm going to go in with a half cut crease using the P. Louise base. Okay, so now that the crease is cut, I'm gonna go in by using my Morphe M124 brush. So I'm gonna start with the color Aster. And I'm going to start at the inner corner of my eyes. Okay, the next one I'm gonna pick up is Azalea. And the last color that I'm gonna be using is Flax. Blending brush, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick up Glory again. It's the color that I used here at the edge, at the corner. And I'm just gonna go back and just darken up that little corner. So I'm just gonna go back in with another blending brush, and I'm gonna pick up Carnelian. And I'm gonna go right on top, just to give it that sunsetty look. Quickly going to do my liner with my black Morphe black liner pencil. And now I'm going to go in with my lashes. So I always like to curl my lashes, everyone knows that. Watch my videos, you know what I mean. Next up would be mascara. So the one of the things that I did pick up at Sephora was this Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag mascara, which is the very first time that I'm trying it out. So let's see. Okay, one of the things that I don't like about this mascara is that it makes my eyelashes look a little bit clumpy, and it's a little bit messy also. Like if you notice, the ring has like more messiness going on. For example, the one that I use all the time is my Too Faced mascara Better Than Sex mascara, and I've had this for it's sort of halfway done. But look how clean it is, the ring, and the brush also looks really, really clean. So I'm gonna do my other eyelashes with the Better Than Sex mascara. So let's see how they compare. Okay, so I don't know about y'all if you could see the difference, but this is the Better Than Sex mascara side, and I can 100% guarantee that my lashes just look so much better. They look like more fanned out, and they look longer, more voluminized, whereas whereas on this side, messy again, whereas on this side, the Anastasia Beverly Hills side, they look clumpier and they don't look as uplifted as the one from the Too Faced side. So let's just say that Too Faced is still the winner in this. Well, I am not gonna change it. But
we're gonna give the Anastasia Beverly Hills a second chance when it comes to my lower lashes. So let's just keep going.
So while my lashes are drying up, what I like to do in the meantime is I like to bronze my face and put a little bit of blush as well. So this NARS bronzer, oh my god, I am obsessed with this, and I got it in Samoa Matte, and I am truly obsessed with this. So with just a big fluffy brush, I am obsessed. Y'all need to go buy this NARS bronzer. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the blush, and I picked up this Tarte blush. The color is Natural Beauty. And I'm just going to take a Pro Air brush in 55. So bring out your blush, not just like on the cheek of your, or the apples of your cheek, but also like bring it closer to your nose as well. It just gives it like a nice, more subtle, blushy look. And it makes it look really nice. I really like the Natasha Denona palette so far. Best money spent. That's how I feel. And to amp up the look on the blush, I also picked up the Fenty Beauty blush called Ruby Riches. And this is by Lily Lashes, and this is in Style Goddess. Also, one big tip, probably like the number one tip ever when applying glue to your lashes is, and I've seen this even on Instagram, some other beauty influencers doing this, but they literally blow air onto the lashes from, you know, your mouth, and oh my god, please don't do that. Like, you're just blowing germs into your eyelash, which is going to go right on your eye, and you can possibly even get an infection from that. So definitely a big no-no. Like, always just let the lash glue dry by regular air.
Don't blow germs into your eyes, guys.
So I'm gonna go back with my blending brush, and I'm gonna go back in with Carnelian, this orange color, and I'm gonna go at the bottom. With a smaller brush, I'm gonna go in with Jasper. It's this one. And I'm just gonna bring it up here. My Dose of Colors pencil. Again, it's in Caviar. I'm just going to... Okay, so now let's go back with my Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. This is going to be the second try. I don't know, guys. I don't think I like it. It's just so messy to work with. Definitely a flop for me. Not a fan. So I'll just finish the look with my Too Faced mascara. So it's so messy. I don't like it at all. Okay, so just see how messier this side looks than this side. But it's not that bad with the Too Faced mascara. Crisis averted. So the last thing that I want to do to finish off the look is I'm going to put some glitter. I'm going to go back in with Aster, and I'm just going to come here at the bottom. And for the last color that I'm going to use for this look is Citrine.
And I'm going to put it at the inner corner of my eye as well.
For the final step is going to be the lips, and I also picked up a Rare Beauty lipstick in color Praise. It feels really nice. The only thing that I do recommend with this is to, if you're not going to line your lips, then definitely use a lip brush so you can get that like really nice line for your lips. Okay, and so last but not least, setting spray.
Never ever forget to use your setting spray.
Oh, also side note, so I hope that no one takes any offense into the things that I was talking about. This is just coming from me personally, my emotions, my feelings, and it's definitely not targeting anyone. So please do not take any offense. So just positive vibes here, guys. And that's pretty much what I just wanted to tell you on a side note, okay?